Hi, my name is Luis Hernandez, and today my informative speech will be about the importance of self quarantine during this crisis. While teens aren't as at high risk as adults, we still need to take in mind that we could be affecting their life and maybe even their family's life. It is also important that we take into mind that the disease could live on for several days without a host. So, to my first topic, while people are getting severely tired of us being self isolated, being in our homes, that that is a big letdown for this year, but it really does improve the fact that the percentage of the coronavirus is definitely going down, but it's not going down as much as we expect it to, because there are certain people that don't really follow the guidelines, or I don't blame them for not following the guidelines because some people really don't know the guidelines. They think that they can't go outside, they have to stay indoors. They can't get sunshine from outside of their houses. Of course you can. You can go outside you can go outside as much as you want. You just can't go to public places. Those places include bike trails, hike trails, parks. You can't go to family gatherings, can't go to birthday parties. I know that's a big letdown, but that is what we are dealing with this year. And there is really not much that we can do about it during these hard times that everyone is having to go through. But if we actually do follow the guidelines and we do stay persistent with this certain lifestyle for these couple of months, that we could just go back to the lifestyle that we knew, which was school, friends, and just gatherings with either of those two examples. But the other thing that we also have to take into mind is that us as young people, we aren't as at high risk as our parents or other adults on the streets are. Because what while I was doing some research, I found that the world the World Health Organization had labeled 30 through 70-year-old people to be the highest people to be at risk. They also found that teens who have been in contact with someone that has the corona, and the teen doesn't know that he has somehow contracted it, he is putting other people at high risk of either getting severely ill or even death. And yes, death, it does come to everyone after a while that they've lived their life. But you really don't want death to come as soon. You don't want death to come super soon just because someone wasn't following the correct procedures. Maybe that person that was infected by that person that wasn't following the guidelines could be your parents, your grandparents, your uncle, your aunt. your cousins, you really don't know who or how a person would have contracted that disease, which is a really big letdown because that person could have been really like focused on following the guidelines, and maybe they just had to go to the store and they just got it from you or someone that may have had it, and now maybe their life might not be the way that they expect it to. And another thing that I found out while I was researching is that the coronavirus doesn't die if it doesn't have a host for several days. It can actually withstand 7 days or even more without having a proper host to feed off of. This is why a lot of people are advising to spray your online packages with some sort of cleaning spray. Not even the package, maybe even the item that's inside that package. Because while manufacturers and delivery drivers are trying their hardest to keep you safe, you, as a consumer of these items, don't really know what is happening during the process of it trying to get to you. You don't know if someone accidentally coughed, if someone accidentally sneezed, if someone didn't do the proper procedure to keep the package safe from this disease. And it might just be putting you at risk or whoever bought the item. This is why a lot of people are advising to either spray the item or wipe down the item for any unknown germs that might be on the package, which is a very relative piece of information, because while we are at home, we are definitely going to be buying things online. Since we can't really go to any stores anymore, since almost everything is closed, or you just don't want to risk going outside while this crisis is going on. Thank you. This has been my informative speech. I hope you enjoyed.